see. Did somebody just activate something? You're back? Took forever, didn't it? Terrible. I've abandoned everybody. I didn't know how else to... The game audio is odd? Explain what that means. Oh, it's doubled. Got it. That was weird. How about now? It should be good now, right? Magnetic sound, that's something to it. Funny way to describe it. Nico, stop poking people's eyes out. That's to get you in trouble. I think we're good on this setting. That was a pretty good one. Do I want it larger or smaller? Yes. Okay, it's sorta 60 right now? Oh, it is 60. What the heck? Frick. Usually when I stream this game, it goes below, which is frustrating. Now let's get all warmed up. What do we have? Lasers. Why would I ever choose the middle one there? That one's just rude. Na, 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 na. I hope the sound is fixed now at least. It should be, right? It still has a magentic sound to it, let me know. Whee! Not your face. Cool. Ooh, okay, yeah, this one's broken, so take that. Peridot now? Good word. Use the broken thing to do broken things. Isn't that amazing? Okay, I don't have energy balancer yet. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Dude! I knew that was risky, but there's part of my brain that goes, what if it works? And then I try it out. And then I learn if it doesn't or does work. But I think that's part of the reason I play risky. I'm like, what if? Okay. No more what ifs. What does Peridot mean? Whoopsie. I swear every time I play this game again, I do that jump thing where I, like, miscalculate how high Mega Man is actually jumping. This is how the sprite looks. I guess it just takes a sec. I'll prefer to use rush phase in these. I can't imagine it useful in too many places. Fish, it's you! I'm sniping ass fish. The gem? Oh, yeah. I think I might have heard it when I was watching Steven Universe years ago. Did you ever watch that show, Fish? I don't know. Everything was a frickin' gem in that show, right? It's the reference? Ah, okay. So did you ever watch it originally? Or is it like you're just now getting around to it? Must be protected at all costs. Oh my god. Just recently? Cool. That's it, you enjoy it, alright. It's just a bit of a cozy show overall, but it has like good emotional moments too, so. Long time since I watched it though. Pretty old. Even I'm a tractor. Okay. What is Peridot again? I get the names mixed up. Oh, I think I recognize that. Yep. The first thing that came up on Google is like, why is Peridot loved by the community? There you go. Or I'm on a tractor, sorry. Not I'm a tractor. I think the volume went from too loud in boss fights to too dimmed. Wish that error wasn't in the game. Or if you turn around and release shot in the same frame, it just eats your charge shot. Like something I have to think about. See? Would have been a charge shot. I got cancelled. Something I have to actively avoid, then it deserves fixing. Okay. Mega Man DOS moment? I haven't even played Mega Man DOS. That being said, I haven't played Mega Man Base either. Funny, I'm not exactly jumping at the bit to play those games. I'm kind of thinking like, I'm gonna play a game. I'm just gonna play something different than Mega Man. And rather make sure I play every single Mega Man game right now. Like a rite of passage that I'm just like, yeah, I'll get to it eventually, whatever. Like, you've got to play all of them. And like, quite happy. What I'm doing. Any game you gonna learn to speedrun Fish? Are you gonna learn to speedrun Kingdom Hearts? Cool. I'd say that randomly. I'm gonna be doing some laundering the next week. Bum, bum, bum. Do do do. Brr, brr, brr. Yeah, I get that. I like playing a game I'm both familiar with, but has like a unconventional twist every time. Keeps it novel, but you know, I like mastering something, you know? But every now and then I do crave playing something different, for sure. 7 over master level? Nice. I think I have a take on level creation and Maker. I don't want to say never, not never or anything like that, but like, After I crave for the next tournament, I might stop making levels and make Mega Man Maker. Unless we're doing like a build race challenge or something. I want to put creative effort into something else. It's been that way for a while. Get that, yeah. I don't mind still organizing events and stuff, but like, I'm kind of checked out of wanting to make levels in Mega Man Maker for... I don't know. I do want to put creative energy into something else. That could be its own game or its own thing, but that's just how I've been feeling. Oh, you fell? I get it. I don't want to let people down, and I want to make sure I put a lot of effort into the tournament regardless. It's just not in me to keep making levels in Maker at the moment. I want to do something else with my energy. So I'll do it because... what I need to do for now, but afterwards, I don't know. Doesn't mean I want to stop playing Mega Man Maker. It's one of the... just a thing, like... Dun dun... No, change weapon, dude. I'll stream your level pack, fish. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video out of it. I likely will. Oh, I forgot to make Candy Woman a video that way. Not that I upload to YouTube that often, to be honest. Cool. The hell? Didn't know his explosion would hurt me as well, to be honest. Stupid Eugenes. These are very unique Eugenes. Get rid of the Orby wings. Looks like I did. Not taunt the Eugenes. Well, one of them slapped me across the face, so... I guess I deserved it. Now. Waha. Bada ba bada ba bada bada ba bada ba bada. Okay. No. What's wrong with it? Yeesh. Ow. Well, that didn't work out. I just wanted to see if that would be a weakness. You're like comparing it to what you could have designed. They only designed cool men, but you get the idea. Instead, beach men. Mother city. Yeah. That's kind of what they did. I don't have anything against that. As in, I don't feel like being that critical against, like, you know what I mean? Like, bum bum bum. Recourses? That's the best way to spell it, too. Oh, come on, that grab range, it kind of irritates me, honestly. I think deceptive shit like that in video games is rough. Like, if you're going to do that, then just redesign the room that you're closer to it so it looks like it makes sense. Instead of, like, teleporting you into its fucking grasp. And... I guess my point made. Happy now. Okay, this one. Ah, thought I was gonna jump over it. Completely in the wrong spot. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, we'll get that, so I don't have to think anymore. Like to think too much. My tiny brain. Okay, let's get these jumps. Dude. Maybe it's not worth running when I'm trying to tap. Oh, whatever. This weapon here, it looks cool, but it feels janky sometimes when I use it. That's how I guess I describe it. Maybe that's just me. Even though it's like perfectly functional in every way, it's just it feels awkward to use. Okay, could have just stayed in the middle. Not there though. Ba-da-dum. Headshots.com. I'll go there. Unless you want to go there. Noob. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I guess I don't want to do that. Awkward to try to go fast there. Stupidly risky. No. You know who made each of these screens, Fish? You make any of these screens? Nope. Nice capitals. I'd get shit on if I started typing like that. Misspelling resources as well. I would never live it down. Anyway, memes aside. No, I don't have anything that way. Yeah, I get you. You have your own life, man. I'm just glad the game's running at frickin' 60 while I'm streaming, because it kept dipping to 30 on certain days. But, yeah, it's working well. Maybe that's something my old OBS was finally making an issue out of. It was good for resource management, though. It seemed to use less CPU and GPU than the update. Worked with all the plugins. Some of my plugins are broken now, but not a big deal. I don't really use them that much anyway. Battle Card Ninja never got used. Ooh. It's just unused assets. Anything Fish makes. We gotta leave that on the cutting room floor. Yep. Rude. Ow. Oops. At the entrance, you can kind of tell the boss. Okay, this is Ninja Man. The screen before kind of gives it away a little bit. I think, anyway. I think Demo Man is actually, like, the hardest boss to master. And he can do incredible damage with, like, his stuff. Back that onto Rogue mode, slowly increasing damage. Becomes kind of very scary later on. Because his pattern kind of breaks slightly sometimes, or the way he jumps around the room, and so it just feels different. That made a really cool one, like the ones in Mega Man 9, but they couldn't make enough for all Robot Masters, so it's Sprite Card. Oh. Yeah. Huh. That makes sense, honestly. Like, I can't blame them either. But it'd be nice to, like, have art. There's art in the game included, right? With some of the Robot Masters and stuff in the compendium or whatever it's called, collection. Oops. Too greedy. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, cool. I do like the spellage. We're going to call it, like, we're all wizards now. We're casting spellage. I can put it on screen like I put this art on screen. Robert J. Space Kappa. 1, 2, 5, 11, 17. 0.72. That made sense, yep. Speaking of Morse code over here, alright. Undo iti screen. Easy peasy. Dude. Yeah, guess I got a little distracted. Oh, I got rid of the one thing that would get me up there quickly. I am so smart. SMRT. Doesn't matter if I deboost, because there's a heal up here anyway. Felt janky. This off-screen situation. It is what it is. Oops. It's funny that, like, picking up E-tanks becomes more valuable than picking up M-tanks. Because you can only carry one M-tank, but you can carry multiple E-tanks, so whenever you see them, it's good to pick it up. They show up, like, kind of rare in the M-tank, weirdly enough. That's how my experience feels, but I don't know if that's actually true. Combine an M-tank or E-tank with a W-tank, and you have an M-tank, so... The first thing I use is an M-tank, because I can't carry multiple. It weirdly makes sense. God damn it. He always seems to catch me with that. An easy tank. Dun, 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 dun. I got stuck in the wall. Very funny. Like, situations like this. Or, like... This is why I use an M-tank, because, like, can't really store another. If you use the E-tank, who knows when you get another storage. Da, 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 da. Stockpile logic. Why use anything else if you have Chargeable Buster? Da, da, da. Outside of mobility, I rarely use a lot of these weapons. Like, trying to think about how they're useful is just going to take up space in my mental stack about, like, oh, I could use it here if I just do it just like this. And the more you're thinking about something else, the more you are actually distracted from something you should probably be focused on. Speaking of afford to be a bit distracted, that's fine, but I ain't going out of my way to think about how all these weapons are going to play in when a lot of them are not really measuring up to just a charged buster. Dude, I was scared. I slid off that ledge before and it didn't work. So I'm feeling lucky. I'm not sure why it didn't work, but that's happened to me. Almost made that mistake again, I guess? Kinda. I almost want to see a pixelated version of that. The blur effect is cool as that is, it's just out of place, isn't it? No, 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 no. This shitter. Yo, Gav, how'd it go? Did you... What ended up happening for you and everything? Tell me the deets. Welcome on in, man. Who knew I'd be playing Mega Man randomly? I guess people could have called it. I think that went well. The Archipelago servers being down? What the fuck? That just happened? The odds of that are crazy. I just assumed there was some BK thing happening, or he called it quits or something. I don't know. Or finished. One sniper, the worst in all the land. I don't have the... Oh, I got rid of it by accident. Well, I kind of like air shooter, but not really worth, right? Knight for Johnson? I know. Johnson just keeps fucking me over, honestly. That section got changed in an update, Fish. And it was so sweaty before that I can understand why it got changed. But it almost got changed in a way that, like, makes it safer, but also still annoying. Like, the enemy still snipes you, but now there's a ladder so you can get back up if he snipes you. But the fundamental issue of the enemy sniping you is still core. What's happening on screen? Oh, shit. Yeah, I did want to use that. Yeah, you guys were. I'll be in many cases. But, I don't know, like, there's the Pokemon players that are, like, 3 badges in, for example. That's different. No. There was a bunch of worlds in my game that I couldn't access because I didn't have access to them. But I did all I could for everything else. Do you know how many screens Jimmy has, Fish? He's at the top of the boards. It's why leaderboards are good, or having, like, 2 is correct. Yep. Yeah, it's good to have... Oh, Jesus, I didn't get my jump there for a sec. And he didn't explode. This is weird. This is a weird scenario. Don't tell JD, I guess. And these screens got edited. They don't feel better. They feel more awkward. Okay. Rude. I mean, he might be a tree screen person. Who knows? Oops. I kind of want to be a tree screen person. Where would I put the third one? Meh. I'll make that cycle anyway. Ah. This is like one of the freest ones you can get. And it just kind of acts as like a pseudo farm if you just start killing all these guys. I guess I could just go there. Oh. Bum bum. That ladder spike is the scariest spike in the game. That's on me, dude. All I have to do is hold up left, right? It will always work. Got spooked. Oh, I hate myself sometimes, because like, without a dumb error, I could do so many screens. Yeah, Gab, same here, of course. Enjoy the heck out of it, man. But that's the point, like, it's until you make a dumb mistake a lot of the time, but it feels like dumb mistake over getting beaten by challenge. Well, the challenge is not making a dumb mistake. But, like, the damage goes up after enough screens. But it doesn't feel unmanageable. Like, you have a ton of E-tanks by a certain amount of screens that, like, feels like you can just keep going and going unless you mess up. Another time. It's just fun to pick this and just mess around for a bit. Yeah, no, it was a great time doing the archipelago. I didn't want to come across like I was. I don't know. I was trying to say like I'm mouse. I'm taking a BK and it's saying to me like, oh, you could have you checked? And I'm like, I've checked. I'm good. I didn't mean to be any bit rude or anything. I was just like, I was good. It was more so that, you know. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to wait around for 2 hours either. Like, I could play a game on the side or something, but at the same point, like, the only thing that I had left to do when the BK was over was beat the last boss, which I was already leveled enough for, no problem. So, yeah, I was just not necessarily wanting to do that then. Lasting there for hours? Yeah. Yours is like mainly 3 checks and a couple of like key locks throughout the game. I completely understand that. The one I was doing, I had 20 things to collect. and I had all 20, but it turns out I was missing one of those keys for a door, basically. Like, so it definitely did a lot of like searching and bleeding. Because like 20 wouldn't have been hit otherwise. But yeah, I think a lot of those checks would be in other people's games as well. Yeah, I understand that. You guys were getting closer for sure, but yeah. I'll be doing it again the next week anyway. Bum, bum, bum.